Hey y'all, I'm Christopher Wright, and I am Red Dirt Proud with JB Cloud.
It's time to get Red Dirt Proud with your host, JB Cloud.
Welcome into another Red Dirt Proud live artist visit. We got Christopher Wright. Hi, Christopher.
Hey there.
And thank you for coming by. I had to cancel a couple I had yesterday, but I'm glad I could make it in. I didn't have a voice, and I'm just now getting back to things. And then you and I talked earlier, and it's amazing because you shouldn't be here.
I feel like every day past about 5 years ago is just a bonus round for me. I wasn't planning on making it past about 5 years ago for sure.
What happened?
Let's see, it would be in September of 2016. I had acute liver failure, and my pancreas went out on me, and the spleen swelled up and was about ready to rupture, and I was in the hospital for obviously I torn down my liver. You know, it was alcohol and drugs and all that stuff, poor decisions that led me to that downfall. But at the end of the day, it was it was kind of one of those deals where, you know, my mom kind of called my dad at the time, and he was living in Longview. We were up in McKinney, and she had called him and said, you know, you need to get up here to Dallas because Christopher's probably not going to make it out of the room. And they went as far as, you know, they got a hold of my church there and had the pastor at the church come to read the last rites and all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it was that close. Yeah.
So what happened to bounce you back? Obviously, it wasn't your time.
Yeah, no. I was the folks in my community back in Allen actually put a golf tournament on for me, and they raised money, and they sent me out to Jacksonville, Florida, to the Mayo Clinic out there.
Wow.
To put Humpty Dumpty back together again. But you know that at that time, you know, they're not going to give you a liver when you're tearing yours up.
That's right. I've seen it happen. They give guys a new liver, and they're like, all right, let's ride again. It's just like I wrecked my truck, I got a new one.
Yeah, it didn't work that way. So it was like, you know, it was upon me. I knew that I didn't have that chance. So it was like I had to do whatever it took, you know, whatever they said to do. Whether, first of all, definitely wasn't, you know, my drinking career was over. I had a buddy of mine said, hey, you know what? Here, look at it this way, bro. You only get God only gives us a certain number of drink tickets, and you just ran out.
Yeah, you're not making the Alcohol of Fame.
And you know what? I kind of dug that. You know, I kind of took my ego out a little bit. All right, I'm out of drink tickets or whatever. But yeah, since then, man, it's just been I'll do whatever it took to get my body back healthy. And one of the things that someone asked me, what do you want out of this whole thing? And I really wanted to just kind of be better, mind, body, and spirit, you know. And
and helping others, which helped inspire your song.
Yeah, and that is it, man. It was to give away something that was freely given to me was once said to me, and that's man, that's what it's all about. And so it's really just been kind of just the journey has just been all of. It's been, you know, hadn't been easy, hadn't been a lot of it's not all rainbows and butterflies,
right?
Because after I got sober, I had to go to jail. So
that's not good.
So I'd stacked up enough trouble to where I needed to pay my penance to the state of Texas and everything. So yeah, I mean my bottom had a trap door, bro.
Well, and if I could tell you, I've never talked or interviewed an artist that's been to jail, then I'd be a big fat liar. And I think that's part of it. So we ain't throwing no rocks, casting no stones. Now, you told me that you were talking to others to help them that were going through a similar situation.
Yeah.
And you'd said something that inspired a song about being through hell or seeing hell, and you're done with it.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, about 2 years into my sobriety, I was working with guys that were, you know, undergoing the same kind of demons and things of that nature. And a buddy of mine was down in Houston, and he was calling me. He's doing the same kind of thing that I used to do. It was all the girl's fault or the job's fault or the man's
Everybody's
fault.
but his.
Yeah, there was that accountability thing that was non-existent there, and you know, I told him, I was like, man, you know, you've already seen all this happen to me, so you know where this is going. And but you know, ultimately, man, I've been to hell, man. You can have it, you know. And when I got off the phone, I was thinking, you know, that's definitely a song I want to write. And then the next thing is that the very first lyric in the song is, well, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him think.
Wow.
Because I know that there was nothing you could tell me. There wasn't anything a judge could tell me. There wasn't anything a doctor could tell me that was going to really make me get it until I got it. So, you know, then that song, I think, like I told you earlier, I think that song just kind of got downloaded on me. You know, kind of like it's like, I wrote that song in probably about 35 minutes. And I've had some songs, and I've been writing music since I was in my teens, and that song just is one of those ones. Some of them just come like that, and then some of them take, you know, forever to write. You know, like you were talking about.
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, that's where that's.
Was that something you can sing for us today?
I sure can. Yeah.
Yeah, let her read.
All right on. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them think. You can throw a man a life raft, but you can't make him sink. If love is the answer, show me the way, so that I can live to fight another day. 'Cause time is wasted on wasted time. Waste your time, but don't waste mine. Fire your minister of deceit before it's rabid. I've been to hell. You can have it. Angels and demons all around my bed, tapping on one side of the other, wondering what the other one said. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? Why does it always have to sound like the same sad song? Wake me up, show me the way, so that I can live to fight another day. 'Cause time is wasted on wasted time. Waste your time, no, but don't waste mine. Fire your minister of deceit before it's rabid. I've been to hell. You can have it.
Christopher Wright, everybody. Red Dirt Proud. Man, I guess you're all over the Facebook. I know. Kudos to you for actually answering me. Most artists don't do that.
Yeah.
So I sent you a message. I was like, dude, I need to get your logo so we can put it up on the screen up there.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, yeah, here you go right there.
Yeah. It's the life of an independent artist.
Yeah. So look Christopher up on Facebook. You'll find a link to his website. And then down here in the bottom of the video, we'll put a description of all your links on there.
Right on, man. Yeah.
So, that's cool. So how long you been playing music?
Man, I got my first guitar when I was 11 years old. I got a little PV Patriot guitar and this little PV amp.
Yeah.
And I messed around with that for a while. I got my first acoustic guitar probably when I was in high school. And then I started writing music when I was wrote a couple songs when I was 14, 15 years old. Actually, one of the songs that's on this EP, my EP is being released on Friday. It's called Losing Everything I Never Had. And the EP's got a song called The Calm Inside of Me, and I wrote that song when I was 15. But I found it. Funny story about that is my mom called me and told me that, you need to come get some of your stuff out of the garage because I'm throwing it away. And
we've all got that call.
Right. So I go over there and I'm sifting through everything, and I found some sheet music that I had written this song in, like an old Indigo Girls. It was an album, the Indigo Girls album that had like Secure Yourself to Heaven.
I remember that.
So it was like 91.
They did a killer cover of Mrs. Robinson off
Yeah.
I can't remember the soundtrack. Wasn't it the Sex and the City soundtrack or something?
Right on.
You got to go find that. That's a killer collab on that.
Dude, they're great. And I mean, I cover Center Stage from time to time. It's drop D tuning, and I love it when I do that song. But anyway, so I found that song in there, and so my then girlfriend, now wife, we were watching Coco, the Pixar movie, the little Spanish cobbler kid that wanted to play guitar, and there was like a gut string guitar that was
I remember that.
So anyways, I have a Cordoba, and it's a Spanish nylon string guitar, and so I changed the arrangement of it, and after I got it together, I took it out to Nashville and I recorded it. And
that's cool.
Yeah. So it was one of those. That song, the album is actually this EP, because that song was when I was in my 15 years old, and then I wrote a song called Mistress of Intoxication, and that song I did in college, so somewhere in 19 or 20 years old, somewhere in there. And then I wrote I've Been to Hell and You Can Have It in 2018, and and then I covered I'm Not the Devil, Cody Drink's song. Sped up the arrangement just a touch, and then put a fiddle in there because I heard a fiddle in that song. And so those 4 songs are the EP, and I titled it Losing Everything I Never Had because anything that I thought that I had before was an illusion because I didn't have I really didn't have anything. So it was like I did get a second chance. So that I thought, what a better time to put an EP out to start it off. And then I've got this is the beginning. So
well, definitely everybody go check out the EP, and I'll give you one more song. What do you want to do?
Well, I tell you what, I can do that Mistress of Intoxication song if you want.
Let's do it.
All right.
Christopher Wright, everybody, Red Dirt Proud. Make sure and look in the underneath this video to follow his stuff, like his page, and share his stuff.
All right. So this song's called Mistress of Intoxication. It's changed meanings for me over the past couple of years. We'll see what you think. There comes a time in my own life when I need a different side of me. Another view from a window. I slip through the panes to see inside me. And so I'll go where the wind goes, and I know where she can find me. She's my mistress of intoxication, can't side my anticipation to feel her. She comes to me just like a wave that rolls me under For a day I feel her. Oh, but when she's not around, oh, when she's not around, I will be anticipating laughter, anticipating me, anticipating madness as I see the room closing on me. And so I'll go where the wind goes, and I know where she can find me. She's my mistress of intoxication, can't side my anticipation to feel her. She comes to me just like a wave that rolls me under. For a day I feel her. Oh, but when she's not around, oh, when she's not around, I will be anticipating laughter, anticipating me, anticipating madness as I see the room closing on me.
Wow. Christopher Wright, everybody, and round of applause.
Right on, man.
Man, I tip my hat. I don't tip my hat for what you went through, but I tip my hat for what you went through to get past that.
Man, I appreciate that.
You don't want to reward bad behavior, but rewarding good behavior, and that's where I'm about. And you overcame whatever disease, demons. Fought yourself and won. And yeah, you fought yourself and won.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So my hat's off to you. Man, y'all look in the description. Go to his website. Go to his Facebook, all his social media. Go buy the EP. Send the man $100 just to say, I'm proud of you. You're doing a great job.
Man, I appreciate that. Thanks, Jimmy.
Hey, thanks so much for stopping by.
Absolutely, man.